What's up, guys? There is a landing page format that we have spent millions and millions of dollars on with our clients. Just for one client alone, we spent over $1 million on this landing page format. And in this video, of course, I'm going to share what that landing page format is with you. I'm going to show you how to build it yourself. And of course, I'm going to show you some examples as well. All right, so let's dive in. And just before we dive in, I want to show you guys some proof here. So this is the ad account, and you can see that I have filtered by ad set name, which contains LP5R, which is landing page 5 reasons. And yeah, you can see here that we spent over $1 million on these ad sets, right? Basically, all these ad sets being ad sets that are going to that landing page. Some individual ad sets spending like 78K, 67K, 54K. Like, there's just so many of them. So yeah, that's just some proof for you guys. Now let's jump over to the actual content of the video itself. So I'm here to convince you about landing pages. All right. Here's what most e-commerce brands funnels look like. They have an ad, and they drive the traffic to a PDP or a collections page. And you can make this work by optimizing your PDP, your collections page, and overall website experience. But what we find is that brands eventually run into a roadblock, and that roadblock is conversion rate. And this happens as a result of more scales. As you find success and as you start to increase ad spend, you start reaching less aware audiences. What does this mean? It means that the total market is made up of audiences that are more aware and audiences that are less aware. What do we mean by aware, right? It could be aware of your product, aware of the problem that they have, aware of the solution that is out there. And what happens is when you start advertising, the majority of the customers that you start converting are the most aware customers, right? That's really the ones that get you the lowest CPAs and are easy to acquire at low spend, are those most aware because they don't require a lot of convincing to purchase, right? But as you start to grow and as you want to scale and as you want to, cross 3, 4, 500, 600K per month in revenue, $1 million a month in revenue, 2 million, 3 million, and so on, you need to be targeting those less aware audience stages, right? And those audiences require more education. So landing pages, they act as an education step that's necessary to nurture those less aware audiences and turn them into willing buyers. So to unlock more scale, we implement landing pages for our clients and target less aware audiences. So you saw in the example in the ad account, we spent over $1 million just on a 5 reasons landing page format. Now, all those landing pages weren't the exact same, but they were all the same format of the landing page that I'm about to introduce you to. And the result, good conversion rate on colder, larger audiences that would otherwise have not converted. So the new, funnel format looks like this. We have an ad, we drive that traffic to a landing page, and then that traffic goes to a PDP, or it goes to a collections page, or it goes directly to checkout, right? We've tested all of these, all of them do work. It really depends on the brand, the product, and also very, very dependent on the product and how much education you can get across just on the landing page itself. All right, so let me introduce you to the listicle, all right? And listicle is probably the simplest, most effective type of landing page you can use for your e-commerce brand. So simple, you can write, build, and publish one in just a few hours, especially if you're using a landing page builder that comes with a plug and play template like Replo, right? If you're not using Replo, it's a great landing page builder. We use it for the majority of our clients. I'd recommend checking it out if you are looking for a landing page builder. Any great listicle has 4 key components, right? Number 1 is a short, punchy headline that calls out the audience stage of awareness and identifies a specific angle. The angle is usually the one that was on the ad that's sending the traffic here. So we're going to go through some examples in just a moment where you'll see how this plays out. But when we're going through education and we are bringing customers to that stage, it's important that we address them where they're at, right? We're not trying to talk to them at a different step, because then there's going to be an incongruence there, right? So that's the first thing. The second key is you have 5 to 10 reasons or points that explain key features and benefits of the product, including the problems the product solves, how it solves them, social proof, trust, science / how it works, right? These are just some of the, points or reasons that you could include. You're going to see how this plays out in just a moment in the examples. And the third one is super simple layout and format, right? Don't overcomplicate it. The most simplest thing, white background, black text, that's what we do. We have image and text on the page. Of course, we use the brand font. Of course, we have the brand logo. Of course, we have on-brand imagery. But don't overcomplicate it. Make it very, very easy for the customer, the reader, to consume the page. Okay? And then fourth, finally, we have a clear CTA with the offer as well. So let me show you the examples, all right? First one, I'm sure you can see it right away, right? Super, super simple. White background, black text, right? It's still branded, it's still on brand, it looks like it's from the brand, but it's simple, right? Still hunting in wool socks. What is this landing page doing? It's addressing people who are still hunting in wool socks, right? But it's addressing someone who may not be aware of the other solutions out there to the problems that they're facing while hunting in wool socks, right? Here are 5 reasons why these alpaca boot socks are crushing wool socks in every category. And you can see that this has a very, very simple format of image and text down the page. We have this page 6 different reasons, and each reason has a strong, short, couple words, few words title, and then just a very short 1 or 2, 3 sentence max description below it, okay? So 3x warmer than sheep's wool, go longer between washings, dry and comfortable all day long, loved in all fields, no more itch, test them out for 99 days. And the important thing here is that the reason why this landing page format works so well is, yes, the simplicity, but what most readers are going to do is they're going to skim. They're going to skim read, they're going to come down, they're just going to read the titles, they're going to look at the imagery, and they're going to make their own conclusions. And if they want more information, they're going to stop and read the descriptions underneath, right? Maybe they're going to read more. But for the most part, you need to optimize for skimming, okay? Then we have some social proof, we have some customer reviews, and then finally a clear call to action with the offer. 40% off, strong offer. This is likely going to go to the product page. So next up, we have this example. Now this example has a hero. Sorry, it's a little bit blurry, but the page is quite big, so it made the screenshot itself quite blurry. But I'm sure you can see this hero image with a simple headline and description and a learn more button, and then it goes into the reasons. And again, you can see that the reasons are very, very, like the layout is very, very simple, easy to consume, big bold headline with a little description underneath. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through to 5. And finally, there's some value props over here, underneath here, with the risk-free trial, the free replacements, the 100K 5-star reviews, and finally, a very clear buy box section here, which is also tying in with the offer, okay? And finally, this example here, 5 reasons you need this serum and mask. Again, I'm sure you can see it, very, very simple. Background, text, images and text all the way down the page, right? It's 5 reasons why. And again, we finish with a call to action button right here, right? 20% off. So this is super, super simple. The descriptions are a little bit longer. You can see that the imagery is always of the product. It's always of people using the product. It's lifestyle shots. It's professional shots. Always the same, right? So I hope these examples help visualize what I'm trying to convey with these landing pages. And I'd highly, highly recommend testing these out. It's like the beauty of these landing pages is it's so simple to create and roll out, and it's quick. You can test a lot of them in a short amount of time and find what works in a short amount of time, right? It's probably the most easiest landing page to put together and to crack, right? So hoping this helps you scale, and I will see you in the next video.